course, announced the release of George Rupinta, the policeman assigned in Lupon, who was taken hostage about a few weeks ago. And through the intercession of well-meaning citizens and the usual bishops sa sinong nandoon mo? Palagi yan sila dyan ang Exodus for Justice and Peace. They're always there all the time whenever there is a release of POW, they consider it na prisoners of war. Actually, whatever is the category, I'd like to thank the Communist Party of the Philippines, the NDF and the CPP and PNDF combined for the humanitarian gesture of releasing a policeman taken hostage. Wala namang kasalanan to except to do their duty, law and order. Saka maganda ang, well, of course, I would have to say, because I should share that I see it rather, that all prisoners of war have been treated well in accordance with the conventions of Geneva, and for that I also would like to acknowledge their respect for the law. At wala naman talagang itong isang buhay kung papatayin mo lang. So nandito si George is suffering from, maybe I would like to say that I forgot the, what is arteriosclerosis or something. My heart condition ito siya. Good na ni-release ninyo kasi kung namatay ito sa kamay ninyong mga kaibigan ko, magkakaroon tayo ng problema, at least sa mga pulis. Well, anyway, yung mensahe ninyo sa akin for the resumption of the talks, let me say this very carefully. Sa inyo yan Sa inyo yan. Kasi when I became mayor, there were so many demands, and I conceded and even appointing people from the left to join the government. And I released almost something like 25 prisoners of war also doon sa Bilibid. Kasi ang gusto nyo apurahan. And there are things which I cannot concede alone, because I am not the only one in control of this government. I share power with Congress and the Supreme Court. So do not ask for something in a hurry, and for those which are not really acceptable to the other branches of government. Mahirap yan. Pag-usapan natin yan ng masinsin. Do not be in a hurry, because we have been fighting for the last 50 years. And you just cannot ignore that period of violence and killing on both sides. And you have to consider also the position of the military who invested, and the police who invested lives there. Ang kinapital nila dyan, buhay. So hindi ako basta-basta makapasok, because kayo nga nagsabi, authoritarian, autocrat. Hindi nga pwede yan The fact alone that I cannot operate by myself would indicate that there is something more to be done. That's just, there is more than what meets the eye. There are things which has to be done. We have to be clear it with the Speaker periodically and the Senate President. So that is how it operates here. Now, if you want to resume the talks, I am not averse to the idea, but let me sort out first the other branches of government. And they remove, it is not my own, hindi naman kayo tama na sabihin na ay torpedoed. Kung bakit itorpedo ko, why would I go into a rigmarole of appointing you every time they are rejected or bypassed by Congress? Gusto kong maglagay dyan because I have to hear both sides. Ang problema kasi, while we are talking, there's full of threats about countryside, positioning, deployment of new People's Army soldiers in that and that. Ay, wala lang ako matapakan ko yung sapatos nyo, nagsusori ako. Inambos ninyo yung presidential convoy na saan ako maglanding sana. Wala naman kayo, hindi man lang kayo nagsorry. And every time that I break bread with you, I'm so courteous. Tapos, hirit ka agad. Hindi ito madadala ng hirit, ng init ng ulo. At it cannot be solved by harsh language na insultihin mo ang mga officials. It would just say, puta, ano, kung ayaw mo, pasupladuhan to eh. So, wag kayong pumatol ng kasupladuhan o yung sa akin. Kung palakihin ninyo, talagang walang mangyari. Might as well forget about the talks. Kasi walang resumption yan. The fact that they, human rights, wala akong as I have said, I challenge anybody in the military or those who have wala kayong recording na may tinawagan ako, simula ako na presidente, may tinawagan ako na congressman o cabinet member after office hours. Yan ang totoo yan. Ayaw na niyang maniwala, okay lang. So that's your worry, it's not mine. Pero yung ganon, yung sa human rights, kung ayaw lang naman talaga isauli ng Congress, the lower house or the House of Representatives, they do not want to call it the lower house, hindi naman sila lower, they are as a matter of fact in parity with the Senate in terms of privilege and power and everything. Kung ayaw ninyong isauli, yung pera dyan sa CHR, why don't you invest the money para to buy equipments for the police na lahat ng police sa Pilipinas, it's about 600 million and it can buy it all. Nalagyan sila lahat 24 hours a day ng camera dito sa, I think it's shouldered, yung state of the art, kasing laki lang ng butones eh. Just don't invade the privacy of the soldiers and the policemen. But you are free to embed and place cameras on the body of the law enforcers whenever they go out to operate. Because the Philippines is in narco state already. The fact that you have mayors and everybody clinging to power in decades, it's because of pinapatay nila yung mga kalaban nila, there's no election, pati yung police na ayaw sumunod sa kanila, pinapatay nila, binabaon nila. Yun ang mahirap. So, let me be very clear on this. Nung sinabi ko, when I was campaigning, that I will kill anybody who would destroy my country and would kill you if you kill the youth of the land. I am referring not to teenagers without a sin. I'm referring to the organized crime kasi ang shabu organized crime talaga yan. Hindi mahinto yang patayan. Because sasabihin ko sa kanila, yung mga big time I am after for your neck or necks. Hindi walang compromise yan. First of all, nagkampanya ako, that's why even on the debates, I was early in my summation because I just promised you some basic things which we badly need in this country. Graft and corruption, drugs, criminality tied up with the economy. Criminality, lahat ng bribery, lahat ng corruption. I cannot back down on it. No way. No way. Tutuparin ko yung pangako ko sa Pilipino. Look, kaya nga ito si Gascon. Let me just tell the guy, for all of this, he is really a spokesman for the liberal and for the opposition who want me out of the presidency. I am inviting you to try it. Para magkasubukan na tayo, try it. Kasi ikaw hanggang ngayon, puro ka teenager ng patay. Ngayon, bago ako umalis ng bahay, may ni-rape na naman bata. Nung isang araw, but 2 days ago, may isang adik, dinala niya yung anak ng kapatid niya. Doon, nakuha sa CCTV, tangan-tangan yung bata. Then, stayed there for a while, raped the child, 2 years old, lalaki, then chop it. Nilagay niya sa bagahe. Araw-araw, and even in Marawi, there are hostages there by the terrorists, and they are raping the woman every day. Wala naman kayong human rights na kaminig na tama na. So you are concentrating, sumakay kayo sa linya ng political enemy. Yan ang problema. Kita mo nakatutok ang fire nila hanggang dyan lang, patay, bata, forgetting all other crimes committed in the name of drugs. Ang biktima nito mga bata, and it is by it's more than 10, 20 cases every day. And the human suffering in Marawi, including the Moro people. Hindi man kayo nakasabi lang na kawawa naman, there has to be something. Or even try to worry about what will happen to the Moro people, to the Moro after the war. Balabastahin nyo, teenager, puta na political lahat. Why can't you move on to other issues that are besetting this country? Yun na lang. Basta kayo may mamatay na bata, nangyayari yan. Nangyayari baski saan. Pero itong human suffering everywhere. Ito sabi ko nga sa Marawi, they've been hostage there. They're forced to marry the terrorists. And those who escape say that they are being raped araw-araw. Ginagawang konsumo sa hindutan. I don't know how many of those are really Moro ladies or Christian. It's not really, let's not go into the color of the tribe, but the fact that there are women suffering there. Wala naman nakasabi sa inyo na to appeal. Yan ang mahirap. Kabalik, ito si Gascon. Ilang araw na puro teenager, parang pedophile kang putang ina ka. Bakit ka mahilig masyado sa teenager? Are you? Nagdududa tuloy ako. Bakla ka o pedophile ka? Yan lang, nakatuto ka. Mabuti pa, I was listening to Gwen Pimentel. She had a good word for the policemen who are also suffering. Every day, a policeman dies. Hindi naman napapublish ng media. Not even ABS-CBN na mahilig O di 4 days ago, exactly where Kian died, there was an operation. Binaril sa ulo yung police. Because maraming droga. Just because there are some people who died there and even teenagers, it doesn't mean to say na you have to stop. We cannot stop. Otherwise, I will throw this country to the dogs. Hindi ko talaga pwede hintuan to. This is my country and this is how I view it. It is destroying my country just like the South American countries. Tignan mo ang nangyari. Narco-politics. How long did it take them to get rid of that? Almost 100 years. Hindi pwede. Sa panahon ko, may pinangako ako, either I rise or fall dito sa isyo sa mga sinabi ko. Korupsyon, droga, criminality, pati ating ekonomiya. Wala na. Ako, I need about, sabi nga ni Lorenzana, 50 billion would not be enough to rebuild Marawi. I was there. No, let me just answer yung sa mosque. Paglating ko, sabi ko, I want to go to the front. Yan, nakinig yan sila lahat. Nandyan si group ng military. Nandyan sila. Naka-uniforme sila lahat. Sabi ko, I want to see the soldiers on the front. Sabi nila, hindi pwede. Sabi ko, ako ang magpunta kung ayaw ninyong sumama. Yan ang sagot ko sa kanila. Ayaw ninyong magsama, di pupunta ako. Di pumayag sila. Na nakinarinig ninyo sa PTB4, I think PTB4 was there. Yun lang ang kamera na roon. Makita ninyo yung recoilless, bug, 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 bug. There was a heavy exchange of fire. Marinig mo talaga. Maya-maya yung sa kabila, ang mga bala nag-ricochet. So sabi nila, tinulak nila ako doon sa mosque. Do I have the time to remove my shoes? In the first place, I went to Marawi not to enter a mosque. I went to Marawi to see the situation. Eh kung napilitan kami mag-cover kasi yung bala lumilipad, eh kung ayaw ng sundalo mamatay ako sa kamay nila, pinili ako. Maraming basag na buti, maraming bato. Ako pa nga nagsabi, linisan ninyo yan. Eh, kapag maghanap ka ng issue, why? Masama ba kay Allah na you seek shelter in His house so that you will not die? Bakit? Ikaw lang ba ang muro? O how about me? Can I not seek the help of Allah? Na magpasok ako kasi umuulan ng bala? Huwag kayo kung magsalita, gano'n na lang. Kasi wala kayo doon. Next time, kung matatapang kayo, total magkapatid man natin yung kaaway, I hope yung iba hindi na. Marami yan, Indonesians, pati yung mga Arabo. Wala man tayong pakialam sa kanila. Pilipino tayo. The only thing there is si Magellan, kinuha niya yung Visayas, pati Luzon, when the Islam missionaries also took over Mindanao. Eh, pagkakapatid tayo, tapos ganun ang tingin ninyo. Magsabi ka na brother na puro man tayo Malay. Kaya nga magkamuka tayo eh. Yan ang sentimento ko. There are two bishops to see when they are here now. But I will down the rule. I will not. There will be no let up in the fight against organized crime. Ang Shabu, organized crime talaga yan. Sino yung magpuslit, sino yung mag-pick up. Destroy the organization. So those connected with the organization, organized crime of Shabu, putang ina talagang, hindi ako atras dyan. I said, I rise or fall dyan sa buhay ninyo, kamatayan ninyo. That's my solemn promise to you. Do not destroy my country and do not destroy the young people. Kasi wala na kaming pag-asa kinabukasan kung mga anak namin puro bangag na. And what will happen to my children and the children's children? Hindi nyo inisip yan. Ako, I project for the next generation. Itong mga patay, I'm sorry that it had to happen. I'm sorry that there are policemen talagang bungog ang, baka nakasyabo rin. O kasali sila sa Cebu. Because the entire Caloocan police was relieved. Sila lahat police, isa lang na iwan. They were there to suppress the truth or just really plainly kill people or baka kanilang Cebu yan. Hindi kayo nagtataka, pati mga general kasali. Tapos sabihin lang ninyo na Duterte, human right. Ito, para hinog. Pati pulis niya, ayaw niya, binatay, nilibing niya. Ngayon, pag they're digging the bones, na doon yung pulis. Udikta, Albuera, mayor, tapos sabi, pinatay, wala, hindi pa nga tapos yung trial. Bleeding hearts, umiiyak. Putang ina ninyo. Isali ko kayo. Ako basta, yan. Either you accept it as a fact of your life, now, today, or you will die of exasperation. Or you can kill me if you want. Feel free to do it. Basta wala tayong atrasan dito. I will not be remembered as the president in whose time the Philippines went to the dogs because of drugs. Di ko kayang tanggapin yan. It's either maghanap kayo ng negosyo na bago o magkamatayan talaga dito, pati ako. Mamili kayo. Ngayon, hindi ako nakikinig hindi na ako nagbabasa ng newspaper. Ngayon, kolumnista. You're oozing with liberal, wala na. Hindi. Teenager. Yung bata nga pinatay ngayon, kinig kayo sa Channel 7. Ngayon, kuha pa ng kamera. Yung bata na sinapchap, bago di-rape ng tiyuhin niya, then he had the gall to face the camera and say, kasi basag ako sa droga eh. Putang inang. Gano'n na lang kalawsi ang Pilipinas. Ganunin mo ako. Let's say niya, mabuti hindi ako doon. Pag sabihin mo yan sa harap mo, babarilin kita sa harap ng media. Gano'n na lang. Rapin mo yung pamangkin mo na lalaki, 2 years old, tapos i-chap-chap mo. Tapos magsabi ka sa harap ng tao, kasi basag ako eh. You do that to me and I'll shoot you. Sa bunganga kita barilin, putang ina ninyo. Ganoon lang kayo magsalita. Ganoon ang droga. That is what happens when drugs prevail. It cheapens life. Yung mga inosente rin. Ayun na. Tingnan ninyo ang pulis, bakit niya ginawa. Alaman nila, pulis yan sila, first year yan sila, may ano na yan sila, may syllabus na yan sila about human rights, about performance of duty, how to do it properly. Every time magsabi ako, you go into an operation, you go out, kill them. Alam nila na pag ang tao nakatali na, pag ang tao nakasulin na, hindi nila pwedeng patayin yan. Every time mag-uso ako ng ganon, tapos mag-lecture ako ng ganito. Ano pa ang panahon namin? Ito human rights. Tingnan mo, turpe ang putang. 2 days into the siege sa Marawi, comes with the statement, magpadali ka man ng investigador. Sino man ang hanapin yung kasalanan? Hindi man yung mga kalaban ng mga trupa o pulis. Kasi ang nakatutok dyan sa human rights, ang taga-gobyerno na umaabuso at gumagawa ng masama. Extrajudicial killing. That is one of the few things that you look into. Tapos pagsabog ng gera, mag-announce ka, para man tinatakot mo, oh, may human rights dito. Anong gawin ng kaya ikaw, Gascon, I hope to meet you one of these days. Tingnan mo. So, bakit hanggang yung teenager, why is this guy so suffocated with the issue of the young people, especially boys? Are you a pedophile? Mahilig ka sa mga bata. Halos na lang mag-iyak ka ng dugo. Of course, it's repugnant. Of course, it's. Pero teenager ka ng teenager. Hala, araw-araw. You are so fixated with the death of young male. Kaya nagdududa ako, pedophile kang gagaw ka. Thank you.